Hi, I'm Oliver.
And I'm Romy from the XX.
And you're watching Index. We're not teenagers anymore. None of us live with our parents, and we've been around the world a few times. We've toured a lot and also had a chance to have a life. And now we have a second record. We started writing as soon as we pretty much finished touring, which was like October, November 2010, and started recording September 2011, and we mixed and mastered, finished it last month.
We were so excited just to go home and make new music because we didn't find touring very creative. You're never alone and there's never any silence you can hear now. And so when we came back to London, we was just happy to make music, and I tried to block out the world. And we got an apartment which we turned into a studio, and Jamie engineered and produced it. So before we had an engineer, so it was just the three of us alone making all the decisions, and it felt really, really good to have all of that responsibility. And we've also, Oliver and I have started writing together as a part. We used to write very much separately and email each other, and now we've tried writing together, and it feels good to have progressed.
You mentioned that the new album will focus on club music.
It doesn't really focus on it, it's just, I think Jamie said something very early on and it kind of got a bit misread. It's just saying that we've been listening to a lot of club music, and that's from, both Romy and Jamie DJ, Jamie kind of especially. And yeah, we spent a lot of last summer I spent a lot of last summer going to their DJ sets, and as living in London as well, I think it is the place to be right now for club music. It's the most progressive, it seems to me. And I find it very hard to keep up because it's forever evolving, the music there. What once was dubstep all started getting a bit more housey, and now it seems to be kind of really dark techno, and yeah, it's just something we enjoy listening to, and is maybe I just want to clarify, we haven't made a club record at all. This isn't a club record. It's maybe got some danciest moments we've had, but it's I'm inspired by, in a lot of dance music, the idea of repetition, and also Romy's inspired by a lot of kind of, I suppose, riffs. And it's just because it's an influence, it's not going to present itself in the same way you hear it. It's not going to be. There's no full-on club tracks, I guess.
I've read a metaphor somewhere that listening to your music is like reading someone's love letters. Do you agree? And if you do, what happens with this intimate mood on these big stages and festival stages?
First of all, I think we just appreciate people connecting to the music and having that kind of intimate moment. That I think that's very special, and that's something we're really. I don't think it's something we were aware of and we tried to plan for, but we're very grateful we have. As for playing places like this, we just went and saw the stage, and it is huge, and it isn't what we had intended our music in the first place for, but it's something we're figuring out, and different things come out in the set, I think that the sub basses kind of take it to a different place, especially, and. Yeah, and we're now more aware than ever of performance, and we've invested a lot in a kind of a light show, quite a big light show, and yeah, it's something we're figuring out because we do have some bigger shows, but yeah, we enjoy it. To give you an idea, in the past month, we've been in Japan, we've been in Australia. We've been around Europe, and we've been in America. We haven't been home yet, so it's pretty busy. But we're just we're about to kind of take things a bit more we've been doing a lot of this, a lot of interviews, a lot of talking about the record and stuff, and not a ton of playing. And we're about to get on a tour bus and start just playing shows and just introducing people to these songs. And just now the record's coming out, it's 4 or 5 weeks away. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that.
When we were together,